Burnout doesn't happen overnight. It's a process. You become unmotivated, feeling overwhelmed. Today we'll show you how to prevent burnout, whether you see it coming or not. You will learn how to practice slow living and forest bathing. These simple things will help you remember who you are, take care of yourself, and find joy in life. Let's start by imagining you're feeling this way. It's only 7 a.m. and the weight of the world comes crashing down. What's the point of even getting out of bed today, you're thinking? You don't want to open your eyes. You don't feel good at what you're supposed to be. Each day you drag through work silently. In public, you end up feeling anxious. At times you reach a point where you just break down and cry. You can't find a way out. Every day is a struggle with emotions. Sometimes you get a glimpse of your old self back, only this illusion is quickly snatched away when you finally find the courage to reach for it. You sleep, but you can't rest. You think that all your efforts to feel better are useless. There's a question floating in your mind. Have I lost myself entirely? If you think you might be going through burnout, don't forget that it's different for everyone. Sharing this experience helps us learn from it. Burnout is when you feel mentally and physically drained. It could be like feeling super tired, worn out, or really sleepy for one person, or dealing with overwhelming anxiety for another. You feel that even the simplest things are difficult to do or achieve. Your mental well-being shows in how you handle feelings, deal with stress, and see life in general. Stress is also a normal part of life. For example, having a deadline can be okay and even boost how well your mind works. When it becomes too much to handle, it can make you tired and overwhelm you. Some physical signs that you could be experiencing burnout include headaches, stomach aches or other tummy troubles, getting sick often, feeling very tired, and changes in your appetite and sleep patterns. You should also be mindful of some emotional cues. You feel alone and disconnected, losing motivation altogether, not enjoying life as much, feeling helpless and thinking you failed, or being cynical and isolating yourself from others. All this can grind you down, and behavioral symptoms will also start showing. You could make mistakes in everyday tasks, have outbursts, procrastinate, and eventually even use things like substances to cope. There is a list you should keep close at all times to help you face the challenges of life with confidence. And later in this video, we'll show you what this list contains. One thing not many will tell you about burnout is that it can happen to anyone dealing with too much stress and pressure for too long, whether at work or at home. It's safe to say that if you notice burnout signs, it's time to make a change. Even if it seems like you don't have a choice, you do. The best advice is try forest bathing. So listen closely and prepare to be amazed. You'll wish to live closer to the forest after we'll show you how to do this. The practice is encouraged in many cultures around the world. As a modern term, it originates in Japan, also known as Shinrin-yoku, which means taking in the forest atmosphere. It is the best way to relax and connect with nature. It's guaranteed to counter burnout and keep away the stress caused by technology and busy lifestyles. Forest bathing is very simple. You spend 2 to 6 hours in a forest, surrounded by trees. You keep calm and quiet, observe nature, and breathe deeply. Of course, taking a walk in a garden or a park will also work, but for the maximum benefits, it's best to be completely surrounded by trees. When practicing forest bathing, stick to a few simple steps. First of all, you have to turn off any electronic devices. You do this to fully relax and be mindful during the experience. As you reach the forest, move through it slowly. Try to notice as much as you can of the natural surroundings. Your breathing will play an important role, so take deep breaths into the abdomen. Inhale while mentally counting to 4. Hold your breath and count again from 1 to 7. Then you breathe out, but it has to be twice as long as breathing in, so count again from 1 to 8. Move slowly, going deeper into the forest and engaging all your senses. Feel the forest and the environment. Smell it. Listen and silently observe. Avoid any to-do list thoughts or thinking about your daily life's issues. Enjoy the colors of nature. Keep your eyes open and look at every detail. Stay in the forest for as long as you wish. make sure to spend at least 2 hours there. You're probably wondering what to do in the forest for 2 hours straight? You'll be surprised. It's definitely different from going for a walk. You have no goal except to experience the environment. Connect with the forest with patience, curiosity, and an open mind. Feel your surroundings by using your feet and your hands. If the season allows it, take off your shoes and walk barefoot on the forest floor. You'll become aware of every fallen leaf, root, and stick. Use your hands to feel with your fingertips the textures of the trees, the leaves, and the moss. You can also try to forage for a flower or two and smell the leaves of some trees. Take in all the different smells and commit them to your memory. Remember the soil, the grass, the flowers, and the distinct smell of each type of tree. At some point you can sit or lie down. Listen to the sounds of the forest. Hear the birds, the rustling of the leaves, the creaking sound the trees make when their branches move in the wind. You'll soon understand the ever-changing nature of life and how the wildness of the forest makes you feel more alive. The practice is suitable for both adults and children. In fact, it can teach them mindfulness, empathy towards nature, and how to concentrate better. It's an amazing learning opportunity for anyone, as long as you are ready to slow down and take a break from the stressful demands of our fast-paced world. Taking time daily to care for your mental well-being can make you happier. Don't forget that you deserve it. And if you're interested in more, there's also science to back this up. A study showed that walking in the forest for a few hours increased the number of immune cells and anti-cancer proteins. The effects were proved to last for at least 7 days after the hike. Slow living is a way of life. Choose a more balanced and meaningful life by slowing down and appreciating what you have. One way to do this is by making more time for self-care. Others consider a more aggressive approach. They step away from traditional goals like full-time jobs or regular schooling to live a slower life. Hitting pause on your commitments isn't always easy. Slow living means working just as much, but also practicing mindfulness in your work ethic. You can start applying slow living principles into your daily routine right now and see the difference. Add a set of good habits and see what a big difference that makes. The habit of forest bathing invites you to embrace the spirit of the forest. Those who tried it confess to feeling a profound connection with Mother Nature. It's a deep engagement with the divine feminine and its creative force. This experience often helps women to align with their inner feminine essence and vibration. The rustling leaves, the colors, and earthy scents create a serene space, allowing a gentle exploration of one's true self. And if you didn't know it yet, for an instant uplift in your vibration, you can keep a close list of things to do to feel better. Our next video will show you what is on that list.